Wow, I am dropping a crap ton of frames. I did not even realize that. I am sorry, guys. Let me see what is up with that. It is mad laggy. Holy crud. Well, I'll have to fix that in a minute. Hopefully this is not the last game. We have Kaluna, our Zerg, in the bottom left, and in the top right, EmNWave, our other Zergy. Wave has won the last 2 games that I know of. I'm not sure if he's in an all-kill situation. It is ZVZ. This is WCS Daybreak, as far as I understand. I didn't look at the map before. I am dropping tons of frames. Oh my god. Let me see if I can... I don't know what is up. What is wrong? Let me close some windows here. See if that helps. Tons of laggage. I hope that helps. It doesn't seem to be helping. It is lagging hardcore. I'm sorry about that, guys. If this game goes on, I will fix it. But this could be a loss for infinity right here. Kaluna is the anchor of this team, our Ziggy friend here. It is 4-1 in favor of Mr. Wave here, EmNWave. But this is ZVZ, one of the most volatile matchups there is, and Wave has an early pool going down. Was not paying attention enough, trying to fix my stream too much, and this is going to get brutal. I can tell this is going to get brutal. Bruh. Stupid stream. Stupid frame dropping. Links are out on the map for Wave, and they are going to scoot on across. I don't want to miss this, guys, so I will not restart my stream. I didn't really have time to. Kind of warned me a bit late. Wave is moving out with 6 Lings across the map. And Kaluna spots that with the Overlord. Very nice. Sees more streaming in. Starts the Spine Crawler. Sees the no expansion. Paying attention to the minimap. Very nice. Paying attention to his Overlords. And here comes the 6 Lings right into the main base. And he's going to have to defend this with drones. Kaluna doesn't have too much going on. Just a couple Lings. Picks off 1. Loses the other 2. Another couple Lings. Needs to pull drones. Kaluna, pull drones. Pull drones. There he goes. Starts to defend that. Once that finishes up, he should be good. Will definitely help, but he still needs to pull drones. Pull drones. Oh, he loses the Spine Crawler. Kaluna will be able to bat that off with a few Queen shots, but it looks like Wave is going all in with 12 more Lings on the way, as his Queen is also out on the field. Wave is gathering up at the front of Kaluna's ramp, and if you take a look at the units tab, it's 14 drones to 9, so Wave is all in with this. And the Lings are going at it here. Looks like Wave's going to come out on top. He did have quite a few more, but this Queen was not involved at all, and that's what's killing him. 12 more Lings streaming across the map. Kaluna's going to be able to spot this Overlord. But I'm not sure if it's going to make a difference, as he only has 10 of his own popping and a Baneling nest, so he might be able to squeeze this out. Morse has dropped the game. He was lagging a little bit. Still dropping frames. Sorry, guys. Kaluna is surrounding the enemy. He does have some computer problems. And it looks like Kaluna's Queen is going to get focused down. Drones are in the fight now. He's picking off a few things. And he does manage to hold that up. Just has a few more Lings. More Lings stringing across the map from Wave. And Baneling's getting morphed in by Kaluna. This is going to help him defend this pretty easily. And he still knows there is no expansion. Kaluna's even in the food count. But if you take the units tab, he is actually ahead a drone. How pathetic. And the Banelings are about to pop. Kaluna needs to pull these back so he doesn't lose them. There he goes, right back to drone production. I am sure 4 drones in the making and a Spine Crawler from Wave, as he is feeling a little behind at this point. starting to defend. He's 6 food behind, which at this point can be deadly, as Kaluna can continue. Oh, he might get a free Overlord here. If he focuses this down, repositioned himself. I don't think Wave realized that the Overlord was taking a stroll there, so to speak. No production from Kaluna as he is starting to smoke this Overlord down. Let's see if he can get it in time before it makes it out of the way. 38, 29, 20, 11, and that Overlord is gone, and that is actually going to hurt Wave quite a bit as he has to make another Overlord. He is supply blocked at the moment, cannot build anything else, and one base Roach Warren and Baneley Nest. Kaluna is getting it all on just a few drones. Oh, and one Baneling goes down from Kaluna. That actually hurts. He needs those to stay alive, and he loses the second one, not paying attention to his army at all. And he loses the third. Kaluna needs to bring in some Banelings. He's morphing in a few more. The Lings alone are not going to be able to do this. The Queen needs to be in that fight, picking a few more off, and Kaluna's other Lings pop, so he's going to be okay to defend this. Still one spine from Wave. Kaluna getting up to Roach Tech. Got a few more Banelings. Probably got enough to push into his opponent. 6 more Lings on the way for Wave. Kaluna is still ahead in the food count. I am still dropping frames. I severely apologize for that. That has never happened before. I will restart it as soon as possible. Kaluna is definitely in the lead, although Wave is setting himself up with an expansion. 3 more Roaches out. We should probably see an all-in-one base from Kaluna at this point. 3 Roaches on the way with an Evo Chamber. He does know this expansion is down. Baneley Nest halfway done for Wave. And here comes the push out. Ling, Baneling, Roach. This is going to be enough to force Wave back to his own base to defend. Not going to have anything to defend his natural, as it will not be ready, nor will a spine be ready by that time. If Kaluna just moves across the map, waiting to gather up the rest of his Roaches here. Putting the Roaches at the front. Everything else following away. Stream of Lings coming across the map as Wave is forced to build Banelings of his own. 3 on the way. If he can absorb these with the Roaches, but Kaluna is not moving into this. I'm not sure why. He has a severe supply lead, 50 to 33. That is huge, especially with the Roaches in the mix. Lings are on their way in. Needs to not get a lot of Baneling shots. Gets one, only loses a few Lings for that one. Loses quite a few from that one. The Roaches are really going to be able to clean up a lot of this, though. Stepping in. He cancels at the last second. Wow, what control. That is phenomenal. As Wave loses all his Lings to that, and the Roaches should be able to step in and do tons of damage to this. Queen, everything's focusing down. Nice transfuse. Needs to step away from that. Lings should be streaming across the map. Only Roaches at the moment. 10 Lings in production. And Wave, not sure if he's going to be able to pull out of this. Roaches are pretty good, I hear. Taking down the Zerglings, shooting some drones, getting some kills. Wave is forced to stop all mining. 33 to 18 supply, 31 to 18 supply, and these Roaches will probably get cleaned up. They do not get cleaned up. Waiting on a Spine Crawler to finish, and this Roach is the last of the Roaches. Lings and Roaches stream in to fight the finally popped Spine Crawler. 2 more do go down. Lings and Roaches. A full surround on those Roaches, but he's taking so many drone losses, and Wave is getting doubled in supply. It is all Lings from Kaluna at the moment, streaming them across the map. The only thing defending Wave is these 2 Spine Crawlers and a few Zerglings. But at this rate, I think Kaluna is going to be able to overrun him, and that should probably be it. Needs to focus down those Lings as well. There he goes, pulls them off, pulls a few off, takes out what he can. Wave is able to pick off a few here. Another cancel. Getting those Lings. Oh, and he loses them all to a Baneling. Very nice from Wave. Still only just 12 supply from Wave, the pink Zergy. 9 of that is drones. A few of that is the in-production Zerglings. Up to 14 supply. Kaluna's got a decent lead. Well, this isn't going great from Wave. It may look like I get to restart my stream here in a minute, as Kaluna might be able to take this out. More Lings on the way. Couple Banelings in production. And Kaluna really needs to focus down the drones. That's really what's going to get him the win here. Get a few more Ling kills. Some more drone kills. Focusing down as many as he can. And Wave is down to 7 supply. A couple banelings are done. Focuses them down. Only loses a few. Down to 4 drones. Wave only has 6 supply. 2 lings, and there's the GG. I will get my stream restarted. Well played. Kaluna will move on, and it is 2-4.